Hey, listen to this, Sophia. I'm so sick of this. Hi, Olivia. What's going on with you? Is it related to your in-laws again? That's right! My in-laws are really pissing me off. They're going on some kind of neighborhood association trip. How am I supposed to take care of the kids while they're gone? They're not possibly going to leave all the housework to me during the trip, are they? I thought my mother-in-law would take care of the housework for me. That's why I agreed to marry my husband. And then they go on a trip to Florida without telling me? I can't believe it. I see. That's tough. But I think it's great that you can express your feelings like that. If it were me, I would never want to live with my husband's mother-in-law, no matter how much she does the housework. Well, I like my husband's parents, but whether or not I can live with them is another matter. So I respect you. What's with that? You say you respect me, but you're dissing me implicitly? If so, I'll give you a run for your money. I'm the boss mom around here. No, I'm not dissing you. I really and sincerely think it's great that you got married and moved in with your in-laws, as it is. And it's not a two-family house. It's a complete cohabitation, right? No, really, I think you're the epitome of a good wife. Really? Well, if you're going to say that much, I guess I have to believe you. But you know, living with my in-laws is not a good thing, right? Well, they help me raise my children and they do the housework, and are happy to take me out when I want to have fun, but I don't think it's good to live with them. My in-laws are very strict about money. For example, when I go out for lunch with my mom friends and spend a little too much money, they criticize me for it. Criticize you? That's tough. What do they say? I believe you owe Emma some money, so maybe you should be paying her back instead of doing this, or something like that. That's the kind of downer. It really, really pisses me off. When they found out that I still haven't paid back the money to you, they even interfered in the management of our finances. It's so annoying. Oh, so that's what they say. But come to think of it, you do owe money, not only to me, but also to Emma and Lily, right? Well, I'm not in a hurry, but do you have a timeline for when you will pay us back or anything? Oh my god, you're talking to me like my mother-in-law. Give me a break, I keep telling you. I'm the boss mom. You should feel honored to be able to serve me. Oh, I see. Well, maybe you're right. But money is money, and I need you to pay me back. I'm not your mother-in-law, but you have to return what you borrowed eventually. Like I said before, my mother-in-law is in charge of the family finances, so I have very little money at my disposal. Every time I go out, I have to ask her for money. Don't you think this is humiliating? I am the woman who gave birth to your son's child, so I won't be able to pay back the money I borrowed from you guys for a while. I see. Then I have no choice. Oh, did you know? Emma and Lily's parents also live in this neighborhood, right? So it looks like they also went on the trip to Florida, like your in-laws. We're going to take this opportunity to... Aha! Stop, stop, stop! I'm so annoyed that you're talking about my mother-in-law right now. She gives me a high school student's amount worth of allowance. And what? A trip to Florida? A fancy hotel? I'm like, are you kidding me? So please don't ever mention that Florida trip in front of me again. Yes, I understand. By the way, Olivia, do you really have no money? I told you before! How many times do I have to tell you the same thing? Do you want to humiliate me so badly? No, that's not why. But you're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I asked such an intrusive question about your family. I'm sorry. It's okay, if you understand. Ugh, I feel sorry for myself for having in-laws like this. A few days later. Hey, I heard what you did, Sophia. Is it true that you're planning a mom-friends trip without telling me? Oh, Olivia, hello. Yes, we are planning to go on a mom's trip this coming Saturday and Sunday with our usual group of friends, but we weren't keeping it a secret from you. I wondered if I should invite you too, but you said your mother-in-law was taking care of your money, and since your in-laws are going to be gone for their trip, I don't think you can ask them to take care of your daughter. So we all agreed that it would be better not to invite you this time. What are you talking about? I'm the boss mom. I'm the leader of everyone. Without me, you indecisive people will be in trouble. I heard about you, Sophia. Apparently you're the trip organizer? I can't imagine an idiot like you being able to organize a trip like that. Invite me now and leave the organizing to me. Well, as much as I would love to, Olivia, you don't have the money, do you? As I told you a while ago, you haven't paid back the money you owe me and Emma. Besides, this trip is just for mom friends, and the theme of the trip is refreshment. We have to leave the kids with our husbands or our parents. The schedule conflicts with your in-laws' trip to Florida. You can't leave your daughter with anyone, can you? Your parents live in Iowa, which is very far away. I can ask my husband to take care of my kid. Or what? Are you trying to keep me from going by making such a silly excuse? Just because I owe you guys money doesn't mean anything. That's not the same thing as a trip. If I don't have enough money, why don't you all donate money to me? The boss mom. Huh? Donations? That's a bit of a shocker. Lago Ma Resort Hotel and Club. It's a famous hotel, and it costs a lot of money, so we can't donate to you. Lago Ma Resort Hotel and Club? That's a luxury hotel. It's also where my in-laws are going on their Florida vacation. Why didn't you invite me? I'm sorry. The number of people who are going has already been confirmed and I can't change it now. I am sorry, but I will invite you again on my next trip. I will buy you some souvenirs, so please look forward to it. Don't be silly. My mother-in-law says she'll do the housework for me. Damn you, I'll make you pay for this. The day of the trip. Hi, Sophia. How are you? I'm at home doing fine. I was so frustrated that a certain someone didn't invite me on a trip, so I decided to take a little revenge. I canceled the hotel reservations that everyone was going to stay at. I'll leave the cancellation fee to you. Because you didn't invite me, the boss mom, I canceled the trip. As for the hotel, there are no reservations, so you can stay in the fields, I guess. Revenge. We're already at the beach, having fun. What? Olivia, did you really cancel our hotel? We were shown to our room without a hitch, and we were enjoying the beach. Well, when I said I wanted to cancel my reservation for a group of guests, the hotel staff seemed to know what they were doing and said okay, so... Huh? What does that mean? Whose trip did I cancel? There's a bunch of Florida travelers in the lobby right now. Your in-laws are there too. They're kind of making a big deal about a cancellation or something. Olivia, maybe you canceled their Florida trip. Are you kidding me? What if they found out it was me? I'm sick and tired of my mother-in-law giving me crap. Hey, Sophia, you've got to do something to fix this. What for? Why do I have to clean up your mess? Because I'm the boss mom. You often refer to yourself as boss mom. We, the mom friends, have never thought of you as the boss. We have always been annoyed by your behavior. I can't believe you are trying to ruin our trip again. I can't believe you as a person. I have no confidence in my relationship with you anymore. I will block you from now on. Whether you block me or not, it doesn't matter now. If I don't do something about the Florida trip, my position at home again? Oh no, I can't deliver this text. Did you really block me? Oh my god, what am I going to do? Help me, Sophia. I'm your friend. You have to help me out. Afterwards. Later, Olivia's in-laws were furious when they discovered from the hotel's incoming call log that Olivia had canceled their trip to Florida. Olivia had complained a lot about living with them in the past, but now she was about to be evicted and her life was in danger. Olivia's in-laws apologized for the money Olivia owed us and brought Olivia to return the money. It didn't seem like she meant it, but Olivia apologized. So for now, well, that's good enough for us. Of course, what will happen to Olivia in the future is irrelevant to us.
That's enough. It was you who called the wedding hall to cancel the wedding, wasn't it, Hannah?
What?
What on earth are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I got a call from the wedding hall, saying that they received a call from a woman claiming to be the bride to cancel the ceremony, but I didn't contact them. Oh dear! You contacted them yourself, but you forgot. You're not only poor, but you're also insane. The wedding should be cancelled even more so. Huh? You called it off yourself, didn't you? And you forgot that and make it sound like I did. Maybe you have a double personality? I can't imagine a woman that crazy is going to be my sister-in-law. Cancel the wedding immediately. You're just going to go along with it? If that's the case, forget it. It's a dummy wedding venue anyway. It won't affect anything if you call off the wedding. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean by a dummy wedding hall? Actually, the wedding venue we told you was a lie. We're actually having the wedding at a different venue. What? What do you mean? You've done a lot of things to me, Hannah. You canceled the restaurant when both families were meeting for the first time without permission. You also canceled the reservation for the wedding site tour without permission. So just to be safe, this time we told you a false venue for the wedding. I can't believe it! I can't believe you gave me a false information. Don't tell me you're not going to invite me on your wedding day. I am the daughter of the president of the company. I have a father who is the president of a big company. You're right. I wouldn't go that far. I was going to inform you of a real wedding venue the day before. But I didn't expect you to cancel as expected. It's a good thing we prepared a dummy wedding venue after all. You're the worst. You lied to me, to the president's daughter. I didn't lie to you to be mean. I just want the wedding to go off without a hitch. So I'm glad I took a lot of precautions. Ah! What a cheeky little girl you are. You're not worthy to be my brother's wife. I can't believe that a poor little person like you is marrying my brother. I'll definitely cancel it somehow. What do you mean somehow? I guess we'd better keep the real wedding venue a secret after all. Shut up, you poor bastard. You're only after my family's fortune. I'm not going to be a part of a family with a woman like that. I'll do everything in my power to call off the wedding. Do you think you can just marry my brother like this? Sorry, Hannah. I saw your message just now. I can't believe my sister had called the ceremony venue to cancel. Don't worry. Thanks to your countermeasures, we were able to stop it without incident. More importantly, what should we do about Hannah in the future? I didn't expect her to be so opposed to our marriage. I'm still surprised too. I can't believe she would go to such an outrageous level to interfere with our marriage. Why is Hannah so opposed to our marriage? I understand that I come from a normal family unlike you, but I'm not so poor as to be mocked as a poor person. I'm sure there must be some other good reason why she's against it. Did I do something to offend her without realizing it? No, there's no good reason. She just doesn't like our marriage. Olivia, don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong. What? She just doesn't like it, that's all? That's the only reason she's harassing me like this? As you may have noticed, my sister has a lot of pride. She's always lived a life of luxury as the daughter of a wealthy man. Because of that, she tends to look down on everyone around her and treats everyone except her family as poor. As a result, my father gave up on her. What? My father told her that he is going to inherit the company to me. Then she went crazy. She thought she'd be the next president of the company and have even more money. That's why she's against our marriage. She thinks you will take the fortune she's after. What's that? It's Hannah who's after the money, not me. I think she does not like the fact that I'm going to be her direct boss. Also, if you join our family, she might not be able to do whatever she wants. She should also be worried. What if she can't live a luxurious life that she was expecting? So the best idea for her is to break the marriage.
I see what you mean. I think I understand most of what you're saying.
My father had planned to make my sister his successor at first. She may have a tough personality, but she's not stupid. But she got more and more proud day by day. He gave up on her because of her disrespectful behavior. He said, "If I let you handle this, the company will be done in no time."
No one will follow someone who looks down on others. It's not a good thing to have someone like that at the top of the company.
She probably knows that it's a waste of time. She's not going to be the heir to the company. And that there's no way our marriage will be called off. But I guess she can't just stand by and watch.
Hannah is starting to look like a stray cat who doesn't like me. It's like she's clawing at my feet.
I think she'll finally give up after the wedding. So I'm sorry, Olivia, but please bear with me just a little longer.
Yes, the wedding is only a month away. I won't tell Hannah where the wedding is, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's make it a beautiful wedding.
Sorry, Hannah. I saw your message just now. I can't believe my sister had called a ceremony venue to cancel.
Don't worry. Thanks to your countermeasures, we were able to stop it without incident. More importantly, what should we do about Hannah in the future? I didn't expect her to be so opposed to our marriage.
I'm still surprised too. I can't believe she would go to such an outrageous level to interfere with our marriage.
Why is Hannah so opposed to our marriage? I understand that I come from a normal family unlike you, but I'm not so poor as to be mocked as a poor person. I'm sure there must be some other good reason why she's against it. Did I do something to offend her without realizing it?
No, there's no good reason. She just doesn't like our marriage. Olivia, don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong.
What? She just doesn't like it, that's all? That's the only reason she's harassing me like this?
As you may have noticed, my sister has a lot of pride. She's always lived a life of luxury as the daughter of a wealthy man. Because of that, she tends to look down on everyone around her and treats everyone except her family as poor. As a result, my father gave up on her.
What?
My father told her that he is going to inherit the company to me. Then she went crazy. She thought she'd be the next president of the company and have even more money. That's why she's against our marriage. She thinks you will take the fortune she's after.
What's that? It's Hannah who's after the money, not me.
I think she does not like the fact that I'm going to be her direct boss. Also, if you join our family, she might not be able to do whatever she wants. She should also be worried. What if she can't live a luxurious life that she was expecting? So the best idea for her is to break the marriage.
I see what you mean. I think I understand most of what you're saying.
My father had planned to make my sister his successor at first. She may have a tough personality, but she's not stupid. But she got more and more proud day by day. He gave up on her because of her disrespectful behavior. He said, "If I let you handle this, the company will be done in no time."
No one will follow someone who looks down on others. It's not a good thing to have someone like that at the top of the company.
She probably knows that it's a waste of time. She's not going to be the heir to the company. And that there's no way our marriage will be called off. But I guess she can't just stand by and watch.
Hannah is starting to look like a stray cat who doesn't like me. It's like she's clawing at my feet. I think she'll finally give up after the wedding. So I'm sorry, Olivia, but please bear with me just a little longer.
Yes, the wedding is only a month away. I won't tell Hannah where the wedding is, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's make it a beautiful wedding. Please, help me! Somehow you have to convince my father. What's wrong? What happened? He couldn't accept your excuses? He didn't accept it, and he slapped my face. I've never been slapped before. It's still swollen after one night. Oh my god. He's even angrier than I thought he'd be. It all sucks. It seems like yesterday's wedding was actually supposed to be the announcement of my brother's election as president of the company too. There was a big gathering of company executives. He was going to officially announce that Mike would be his successor. Oh, really? He said, "Because of you, it's all ruined. The new business was about to go down. You put your parents to shame." Oh yeah, our friends and acquaintances, and the rest were all from the company, right? Dad at the end told me, "I don't want to see you anymore. I don't consider you my daughter, so get out of my house." What? Your father cut you off? Yes, and no matter how many times I apologized, he wouldn't listen to me. Of course he won't help me, and he won't even give me an allowance. He said he would kick me out of the house immediately and that I would have to live on my own from now on. He told me never to show my face in front of me again. You've been living in luxury at your parents' house for so long. It must be tough for you to lose that. It's not just hard. I can't live like that. But you have to try. You've got no choice but to hang in there, okay? That's why I'm asking you. I beg you, please convince my father. Then I'll be friends with you. I'll even allow you to marry Mike. What? Even though we're sister-in-law, we're sisters, right? It's so sad that your sister is going through such a hard time, isn't it? If you were my sister, you'd want to help me somehow, wouldn't you? You don't have any brothers or sisters, so you must have longed for an older sister at least once. If you help me, I'll be a good big sister to you. I don't need a shitty sister like you. What? And I don't feel sorry for you. It's no use asking me for help. What a horrible thing to say to your sister. Your sister is desperate for help. You're a heartless person. If Olivia is a heartless person, then you're a coward and a lousy woman, sis. You tried so much to sabotage our marriage. How can you say such convenient things? Sis, you ruined our wedding. What? Are you Mike? I beg you, don't ever get involved with us again. Because once I officially take over the company, there's no place for you anywhere. Wait a minute. Why won't you take my side even though you're my own brother? Then be the kind of sister who makes me want to take your side. What? No matter how proud you are my only sister. No matter how much you look down on everyone around you, you're still kind, and I'm sure you'll change someday. I thought that one day you would accept Olivia too. But now, I've given up on you. What? On the day of our wedding, you poured wine on my precious wife. I'll never forgive you, even though you're my sister. Now that I'm the next president of the company, I'll put away my feelings. I'll do everything in my power to eliminate anyone I think is a bad influence. Hey, wait a minute. Mike, what is wrong with you? You're not the kind of boy who talks like that. I told you, I'm not going to have any feelings for you. You hurt my precious wife. I've reached the end of my patience. Oh no!
It's not just that, but we are also cutting you off. You're never gonna see us again.
I don't want you to do that. I've never worked a day in my life before. I just want to live a happy, luxurious life all the time. Please don't tell me you're cutting me off too.
Then come on and apologize to us. That you're sorry you ruined our wedding. If you want forgiveness, the first thing you do is apologize. Why don't you pour wine over your head and get down on your knees and apologize to us?
What?
Because if you don't do that, you won't understand how much of a jerk you were.
But come on, I can't do that.
I'm not saying you should do it. And frankly, I don't know if I'd forgive you even if you got down on your knees.
What?
You should go through a lot of hardship on your own. You should learn to live on your own like Olivia. Well then, good luck, sis. I will do my best too.
After that, probably because Hannah's pride would not allow it, she never came to apologize in front of us. And she was kicked out of her parents' house as well. She is now living alone in an apartment in the city. But she doesn't have the ability to make a living, and the part-time job she got didn't last long. She's going through a lot of hardship. But I hope she will grow up a little with this opportunity. As for our wedding, in fact, we had prepared a second dress. So we pretended to go home, but quickly changed and resumed the ceremony. In the meantime, Hannah ran away in a hurry, so she doesn't seem to know anything about it. I want to make sure she is well reminded of this, so I will not tell Hannah about it. I hope she will reflect deeply on how much she has done.